2018 Pubg Mobile Style Challenge Asia Final.
Far, Caperton.
That's a pretty fair plane path. It's starting at Milton Power, crossing over near Pachinki, ending up just south of Georgia Pole, so most teams can get to their desired loot locations wherever they feel like that might be. So it's going to be interesting to see how teams approach this. We do have 20 teams here today, so Erangel will be a
8-bit.
Yeah, they're with the comfortable penguin team from China. Is one of my favorite names. That's very good.
快快快，瞧右边，瞧右边，快点！我在实切。快去拿吉普。我去在实切。
You see over here, 8-bit. All 4 of them actually got into one car and are heading over to the military base right now. And they're going to have all that loot basically to themselves unless the comfortable penguin team does try to challenge them. We got a couple of teams over here in Georgia Pole. Looks like South Georgia Pole right now. A and G from Korea.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what they want to do. The circle has opened up. It's kind of south-ish. It's got parts of Sosnovka Island in it, but the majority of it centered around Pachinki here. So we've got some action going on. And, oh my goodness, one of our Japanese players, Pakko,
trying to run to his teammates probably, but gets taken out from some members of Quadra, and that's going to be a pretty unfortunate start for him.
Yeah, shut down.
Yeah. First blood.
Yeah, first blood.
Goes to Quadra here.
Yeah.
So not a good start for our Japanese streaming team.
Right.
Nice.
Keep in mind that this is FPP. Some of the teams are going to be more comfortable on TPP, just to have a little bit better of a view around them, whereas some of the other teams are going to feel more comfortable in FPP, maybe just have better control of their guns. But I feel like in that case it was just Pakuretsu just a little bit out on his own and was going to be going down by himself.
Yeah.
We have an interesting fight going on here. A bunch of shots were fired. It's between Team IND and Superstar. Team IND from India and Superstar from Vietnam. The Vietnamese team able to take first place in Group C.
Yeah.
So they're trying to live up to their name as one of the better teams here in the tournament.
Team IND coming through on a popular vote. 4 of our teams today came through on voting from the fans. And they're
78 players.
Large prize pool as well at stake here. This is SLS and TAC, a team that got 38 kills in one game.
Whoa.
The very final game of Group C, the last game we saw. Barely stopped by an Indian team at the very end, the Chiefs, who are not with us today, but they had a crazy round. 38 kills is absolutely unheard of.
Yeah. Got a couple of teams running over to the total west side of Georgia Pole, but now we're taking a look actually at Kasnaya as both SOS and TAC and Team MC trying to, it's my channel team. And looks like a buggy has been picked up here from ZDT, looking to group up. Let's see if they decide to fight or if they want to just move into the circle, because they're very close to another team right now.
Quadra, we got our first blood in Primorsk, looking to finish up here and move on as the circle is about to start closing very shortly here, Valdez. So this is EVOS once again making their way in by the hospital, a team I'm definitely very high on. I talked to some of the Thai casters and they think this is the best team in Thailand. So we'll see how they can perform here today.
Still 78 members left. Nobody else died after the initial couple of people.
It's a little bit boring, right?
Yeah. So far, just playing it very careful, all the teams here on Erangel.
For first place, 390 for second, so on and so forth down the line. All teams will basically score some points unless you get last place with no kills.
Looking to get as many points as possible in the 6 matches we have. Looks like actually a bunch of members of Superstar being knocked down here. Loki and Elkun are going to be knocked. Elkun does get revived.
बाकी बंदे बिल्कुल पीछे हैं उधर सुन क्रेट्स के अंदर से खेल क्रेट्स के अंदर से खेल क्रेट्स के अंदर जा क्रेट्स के अंदर से खेल मैं हूं तुम्हारे साथ बोलो नहीं वहीं से का स्कोप नॉक पड़ा है ना हां पड़ा है नॉक यहां से बंदा पीक ले रहा है
Wow, look at him way up in the scaffolding there, up on the cranes, is Assassin, looking to
Wow.
live up to his name.
Yeah.
Surely.
Đường làm đối tim.
Đó bên trái trái rồi. Sao vừa là vừa ném bom mà.
Không được, không cover được.
आना पड़ेगा, पुश करना पड़ेगा, मैं वो खत्म है। नॉक किधर है को दिख नहीं रहा है। बोरा पीछे लास्ट में एक बंदा बीच में घूम रहा है इधर इस वाले कंटेनर के अंदर गली में सुनो इस वाले कंटेनर के अंदर गया है। ठीक है एक बंदा इधर से फ्लैंक करने की कोशिश कर रहा है।
It's going to be hard for them to actually exit this area with Assassin up on top of the tower still.
Yeah, they're in a very difficult position.
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult to leave these crates. As you can see, there's not a lot of cover to the west, south, or east of this area. The only direction there is a lot of cover is north, and that's where IND is. So they are pretty much pinned down. They're going to have to win this defensive battle against IND here to come out.
Taking a look at the health of Team IND, everybody is topped up here. And they also have better guns by what it looks like. Getting really aggressive now, trying to find members of Superstar.
Whoa.
They're running away, actually, and is able to get the knock here onto Rex and does get the kill.
Wow, Get turned it around here. Excellent job by him. I think maybe a little bit too aggressive here from IND. Yes, they have Assassin up on that scaffolding there on the crane, but they also have a, it turns out Superstar has a US here that they're able to use to get away. And wow, Loki destroying Scout with that S12K.
Yeah, you were talking about being aggressive. Scout just by himself went to the left side of that crate and ran into two members of Superstar that were there from this car. So a little bit aggressive, as you mentioned, definitely would have to agree. Could come back to bite them in the bud. Looks like there's no escape. It's blown up there as Scout.
यार मैं निकल गया वहाँ से तभी पुश ने अपना पुश बराबर किया था मैं निकल गया वहाँ से मेरे पास आ तू अब मेरे पास आ तेरी तरफ ही भाग रहा हूँ
Ernie from Evos making their move here, getting shot at by the members of RP. Not much damage coming through though for Evos here.
Yeah, both those teams towards the center of the circle right now, just vying for position as that first blue is closing in onto that first white circle. 76 members alive right now, only the two members of shooting from behind though, Daladuck, James, and Park able to get a couple of knocks here onto ANG. Seriotan also is going to bite the dust, and just like that, our Korean team looks like they're knocked out. Really, not the best feel for our Korean team. Hopefully they can bring it back in the next 5 rounds that we do have.
Yeah, we got a quick shot of Team Nova, which is our team from Hong Kong, an all-female team here today, who got through on the popular vote as well. Team that also likes to play very passive, and you can see they're crawling around in the grass. They're not looking to take any fights unless they absolutely have to. The Japanese team, our Japanese streamer team, Mitchell and his other members looking to try to get it. Whoa! Oh! Okay. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
So opting to switch over to Adacia, possibly because they're out of gas. Hard to say for sure, but they've got Team Narcos shooting at them.
I mean, this is 4 members from Team Narcos. Generally pretty passive, but when you have kind of the sitting duck that was the Japanese streamer team as they're trying to change vehicles sitting there, they're going to take their shots.
Yeah, Team Narcos has already set themselves up in a familiar position with what we've seen of them in the past. They're on the very southeast edge of the circle, and they have nobody behind them, so they're looking to do that edging strategy that worked for them and got them the 2nd place in their group. Still taking a look at the adventure this Japanese streamer team is having. They've come all the way from the west side, Primorsk. Evos have already set up dead center in the circle. This is what we've seen from them. Every time they play, they like to get center circle and lock down a position and just play defensively. It worked very, very well for them. We'll see if they can continue to do that. Quadra near 8-Bit, 8-Bit being one of the India teams that came through on the popular vote. They're on the lighthouse over by the southwestern bridge.
มีรถมอเตอร์ไซค์มาอีก1 คันนะใจเย็นล็อกไว้ล็อกแค่ล็อกไว้
Molotov in hands here, Daladuck Park is gonna throw it down as
He's got to be careful. He's in his own fire there.
Yeah, burning.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, he took a fair amount of damage there, but he was fully boosted, so it's not the end of the world.
Still, though, some shots fired here as X-Gamer from Vietnam trying to challenge Dala Duck. So another Molotov looking to be thrown into the second floor of this big building.
Yeah, X-Gamer, another team from Vietnam. So we have two teams from Vietnam here today, X-Gamer and Superstar, looking to make a push on Dala Duck here. Park has healed up. He's ready to go. We'll see if they can do this. Lou coming up, trying to find a way in to push on these two members of Dala Duck who have the upstairs here. Lou's look like he's trying to go up the stairs, but somebody went out the side window there.
Tons of grenades being thrown, and Lou, you were talking about him. He wants to make that entrance into the second floor. Will he do it, though? A very nice defensive position so far from Dala Duck. Park and Guy firing some shots in here, but Lou, or rather Fanji, still getting aggressive. Is going to be knocked in the end. It does get taken out, so Dala Duck holding down the second floor.
Yeah, nice defense here by Dala Duck, trying to play spoilers to X-Gamer. We're trying to be aggressive, Captain. Still left for X-Gamer. He might have to rethink this attack and just move on and try to survive as long as he can. Park trying to make him pay for it, though.
He's on the run now. He's in the warehouse. But the circle is also going to be closing in here eventually. Got to be careful about that. Can't hide here for too long. Looks like he is going to hop in that buggy, though, and get going. And looks like he may actually escape.
Yeah, it looks like he might get out of here. At least the back of that buggy. Ooh, he does take some damage there.
Yeah.
At least the back of that buggy has that metal seat to protect your head. So he can try and get out of here. Did he lose a tire? He lost his back right tire there. So this has become much more difficult for Captain.
He's even on fire nearly, as this buggy has taken so much damage on his way out. You also have Nova from the top side. There's no escape for Captain right now.
This is a pretty horrible position to be in. You're out in the middle of a field. You've been sandwiched between two teams. Your vehicle's busted. It's lost a tire. Captain, this might be it.
As much as he can, and hope that the other teams move on in lieu of a better spot in the circle.
Yep, the circle's gone south-central-ish. Still has parts of Pachinki and the farm in it. Potato Mountain's in there as well. So a lot of teams starting to bunch up in there right now. The Chinese team, Comfortable Penguin, has a pretty nice central location there. A lot of other teams in the northeastern quadrant of this circle.
Take a look at the kill feed, though. My channel just lost all 4 members, I believe, and they were being shot by 2 different teams I saw. So not the best.
Here's a team we haven't talked about too much. BGS, another team from China. They have 1 kill in their bag already, but not much else going on with them. Evos has a kill, and they are just continuing to play their normal game where they are very patient. Now it'll be really interesting to see if they run into SOS and TAC. 2 of our Titans might be clashing here depending on what the next circle does and how they want to approach it.
Quadra over towards the bottom left side is going to try to get inside the white circle, but they've got 8-Bit right behind them, so we'll see which of these teams has the better position. Looks like 8-Bit knows about the positioning of Quadra. Is looking to potentially drive by them and not go for the fight. Meanwhile, Dala Duck.
Little Mad Max here. Dala Duck trying to make this work. They're taking a lot of damage.
Wow.
Took a bunch of damage, but did get the knock on 1 member, still being shot at, though, from behind. Already James has gone down, but Park and Guy and Bonus, all of them taking a bunch of damage.
This is what I love about PUBG Mobile. Vehicle combat is very viable. You can drive around and shoot from or at other vehicles. It's really interesting to see. Captain has lost 2 tires now.
He's still alive. He truly is the captain of X-Gamer.
Absolutely.
Really trying to make the hopes, keep them alive for his team.
Yeah. Teams are a lot.
He's about to run into Superstar again here, though. Oh, Dala Duck's still doing this run and gun stuff. They're making it kind of work, though. They lost one member to Nova, but they traded Nox there.
Yeah, the guy's going to be pretty much dead. There's not going to be a good way to get down that mountain and try to res him up, so... Bit of a trade, but it looks like maybe Nova should be able to get the res on their member.
Yeah, look at this circle. It has gone straight east. It is about as east as it can get. So this is a huge circle for Evos, who continues to kind of be in the center of it.
Ooh.
Bonus, trying to... Did he get the knock on to Stacy there?
He did. This is a fantastic position now. They don't really know where Bonus is. See, Zengel was on the wrong side of that rock, now is taking some shots.
Yeah, Zengel doing a good job returning fire there. Let's see if the other members of Nova can try to take advantage of this situation here. They've got a, it's a 4-on-2, although Daladuck does have the high ground.
Is nearly going to get the kill there onto Zengel. Down he will go, and it looks like she is also going to be taken out. The high ground taken here by Daladuck. It's going to be a much better position for them.
Yeah, Bonus pushing in. Alice gets knocked, so one member left standing for Nova. Zayman looking to try to pull this out, but nope, that will be nice push here by Bonus and Park.
Yeah, very good position up on the high ground there. Gotta like that play from them. A bunch of cheers coming out from them on the beach as well, as all these teams are playing on the beach. But now we have more action here. 8-Bit gonna be shot down by Black Zoo House. And they're gonna take them all out, actually. All 4 members, as the 16th team to go down will be 8-Bit, Black Zoo.
Trying to find some members of Rampage across the street from them. Oh, Rampage is on top of them as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, just Heems in that yellow house across the street. The other 3 members above Superstar here.
Yeah, and El Kun earlier on did go down, so it is 3-on-4, it looks like, Superstar versus Rampage. And Captain, he's still here. He's still alive.
You guys busy fighting each other. I'm getting in the circle.
Yeah.
Between the 2 teams with half health, and he's still alive.
He's going to run into Evos here, though, so he's got to be really careful. We'll see if he's able to get by them. And in fact, he's going by Sauce and Tack as well.
Oh.
Looks like Pojax is going to be knocked here just on the edge, and a bunch of members of Quadra stuck will go down. Looks like just one of them left over. Slow Pal was the last of them, and he was taken out by the play zone in 14th place.
Yeah, kind of interesting to see a couple members of Red White getting taken out here. 3 of them have been killed on the kill feed there.
We were also just taking a look at Daladuck. There's only one guy left. It's Bonus, actually, as they were taking a bunch of fire from up on the hill. And Captain, he's definitely been a good story, a feel-good story from this entire match. He's still alive, has a vehicle even, so there's still a chance. I mean, he's slowly climbing the ranks in match 1. We'll see how long he can survive.
Yeah, props to him for surviving so long. That's really impressive to do, especially with busted up vehicles, many teams shooting at him. Great job. This is RRQ, who's been quiet so far, not their normal, but taking some shots at Rampage. These 2 teams having the defender's advantage here. RRQ looking to try to push in.
42 players alive in here.
Yeah, not too many left over, actually.
Right.
We're slowly getting down to it, as the 5th circle is just about to close in.
Yeah, Evo's still in this circle. The Comfortable Penguin team kind of in here. Are You Noob making their way in on the west side of the farm. The Japanese team still holding the north side of the farm. They haven't moved since we last saw them.
Just got a really good position and got pretty lucky with the circles, and so don't have to move too much. But some fighting here as God does get taken out. Lewis, though, is going to trade one back as Daladuck also joining the kill feed here.
Yeah, Combo trying to heal himself up. I'm not sure if that last member...
Captain.
Yeah, 4 kills here for Evos so far. RRQ and Evos possibly going to engage here. Now, the next circle has shown itself way in the southwest now. So, the Comfortable Penguin. Yeah, the Comfortable Penguin team likes it, though. Yeah. They've got a little bit of a compound in there.
หลังมาซ้ายหลังมาซ้ายเฮ้ยไอ้เหี้ยเขาเอาแล้วว่ะเฮ้ยซ้ายมือมีคน100 6 5 มันมา
RRQ down. Evos on the hunt now, looking to finish RRQ off. This is a big moment for our Thailand teams. Who will come out ahead here? This is going to be really important for the final standings. Ernie's got this AWN, trying to make it work through the smoke.
18 left alive all of a sudden. As these teams got to make the move. Senior's going to be taken out, as does DQE go down.
By the Chinese team, Comfortable Penguin, who are doing a good job playing gatekeeper here. Black Su House still in this, trying to keep RU Noob from coming in as well. Ooh, that's not going to work. Oh, boy! That's a less attack.
Yeah.
Oh, Phi doing it with such little help.
She's staying alive in that house. Oh my God, just go down. She comes from behind, gets 2 kills from behind.
Yeah.
She's still alive too.
She's got a heal here.
I mean, the circle's really going to go down. I think she just wants to secure some kills, but she will go. There's only 2 teams left over, funny as it is, so.
Wow.
So fast.
Going to be SOS and TAC up against.
So they've got the high ground. They have everything going their way. This is a very difficult proposition for SOS and TAC. I don't know how they're going to pull this off. If they do, it will be quite the upset against a 4-man squad of the Penguins.
头顶我都看得见，他们要跑出来，全得跑过来。
我站头顶，我就站头顶。齐导，你看我位置啊。
哎，刘叔，你別站那個位置啊。
เหลือใครอ่ะพี่ขยับตามพี่พีก็ได้พี่กูไม่ได้ยินไอ้เหี้ยให้พี่สั่งดิมาหนอนเขาวงเลยพี่
For their members, TAC 26 a little bit wounded, but they should be able to get a few heals here. There's quite a few dead bodies laying around that shack, so probably some extra heals and boosts in there.
It's good position here from Please. Is looking to take some shots already. Nearly takes out Khan. That would be a fantastic start if he could take one member out to make this a 2-on-3. Not quite able to do so, though.
Yeah, circle is closing, though, so they are going to be forced in here. Weirdo doing a nice job, but please. Please, no. Please, no.
There it is. The 2 members get taken out nearly simultaneously.